The center's often been accused of having too many protocols, too many rules, too many regulations. Would you comment?
I think we do have a lot of those, but I think the reason for that is protection. We as an agency are trying to protect both the couple and the surrogate in ways that they cannot even see yet. And over the years, I don't think we've ever had a couple say to us that all of those rules and all of the protocol was a waste of their time.
We had a couple from England come and do a consultation with us. After the consultation, they were very, very happy, delighted with us, but they went and did more research and found another agency where they could get a surrogate mom instantly.
Well, they went with that agency and they did get matched and got pregnant. Unfortunately, that was pretty much where the services ended.
And it was a nightmare. The agency was never available to them. Roughly what the agency did was match them with a surrogate mother, and everything that happened after that was they had to take care of themselves.
The couple was left on their own to deal with medical insurance issues, an early birth, passport, birth certificate issues, and felt that they were just left out there hanging.
They ended up paying for her rent. They ended up paying her full wages. They had to help the husband's lost wages. Then in the middle of the pregnancy, the surrogate mom decided to relocate to a state where surrogacy wasn't a surrogacy-friendly state. They then had to fly her back to California for the birth and pay for the entire birth. That couple, who now do have a son, thanks to that surrogate mom, have now come to our agency for a second child, and they said they will never make that mistake again.
That is not something that we would ever do to one of our couples. We will hold your hand every step of the way.
I can fortunately say I've yet to have a single negative experience with a CSP couple and their surrogate. The horror stories, though, that I have been made aware of have involved typically smaller programs who do not adhere to the ethical standards that CSP does. We have seen situations where agencies have gone bankrupt, where trust funds have been seized by the IRS because of outstanding tax liens. We have seen situations with surrogates engaging in very high-risk behavior, including drug use, alcohol abuse during the pregnancy because of a failure of the agency to detect these situations or improperly identifying these problems during the screening process. We have seen surrogates come back and try to extort intended parents, again because they were not suitable initially and the agency was incapable of detecting it. And the other issue we see more frequently are problems with insurance. Most of these smaller agencies are incapable, lack the sophistication to identify problems in insurance policies, and ultimately the intended parents get stuck holding the bag because the agency failed at the outset to identify these problems with health insurance policies.